All right, what's going on, everybody? We are in my tasting room, in my wine cellar, in my basement. We're going to talk about comps, free play, and return to player at different casinos. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the different casinos that I play at, and I'll talk about the comps that I get, the free play that I get, the sort of extra perks that I get, the card level that I'm at, what my bankroll is, sort of what my losses have been at certain casinos, and what I get from that. And I'll answer a lot of questions. So we got a lot of people coming in here: McDermott, Brenda, Leah, Jimmy, Diana, Linda, Ken, Julie, Diane. So what's up, Billy? So we're gonna start out, I'm just gonna start with the B's. I have like a whole file cabinet over here and I cut off my name and like card number on a lot of these things. And I'm just going to tell you like different things that these casinos all offer. Okay. So like Belterra, last year I went there for Kentucky Derby. I lost like over $100,000 in less than 24 hours there. I lost a lot of money there. Okay. So again, you can ask any questions. I mean, save them. I will, keep asking them in there. I'll respond to them when it's time. What's up, Robin, Dita? Make sure you share this out. Tell people if you guys want to hear what Mr. Handpay gets for comps and free play. Go check this live out right now. All right, so Belterra, what they'll do sometimes for us is they're going to give us like Sundays in October, right? There's 4 Sundays in October this last year, and they're going to give you these gifts. It's like an electric blanket. It looks like a noise-canceling headphone, a robe, and maybe a speaker or something. So for me, like, you're going to see these at different casinos. They don't really get me excited to go to a casino, right? I'm not going to drive or fly 8 or 9 hours to go there. Pour a drink. Well, I'll show you guys some wine later. All right, so getting to the free play, in September, Boyd was offering me the following. And again, remember, this is off of a $100,000 loss. This is no discretionary free play. They were offering me $1,875 in a month. So five different times, $375 in free play, $100 in food credit, and 2 free nights. So you guys can see that there, right? That also, for me, is not getting me excited to come there, all right? They have something else where 3 free nights, $500 in Boyd play, $100 in food credit, and then what's nice is they'll give you $1,200 in airfare. They usually do that once a quarter, okay? And that is because I'm an out-of-town guy, so you guys will see that right here. Again, you take the 500 on the 375, still doesn't get me excited to go there, right? Same offers basically for November, $1,500, so $375 a session. And then they'll give away like gas cards, right? Sundays in November, $40 for a Speedway gas card, $40 for a honey baked gift card. Again, I'm going to present factual information and then sort of my opinion. That's not getting me to go to a casino. So they did up it in December. So there were 5 different Monday through Sunday periods in December, and they're doing $37.50. So they doubled it. And what casinos will sometimes do is like give you a little bit more if you're not showing up. $7.50 per time, right? And $100 in food credit, which was the same. So here's the difference though. When I go to a casino like Belterra or any other ones, they'll always give me a suite. I don't care about the rooms. They're already giving me that, right? I'm going to get the room. I'm going to get, can you guys hear me okay too? Everyone can hear me? I'm going to always get rooms. I'm always going to get food, usually beverage, depending on the state that it's in. And spa is always included, events, things like that, right? They're always going to be included when I go to places. So that is Belterra. You guys make a decision if you want to go there. We're going to talk about the return to player at all of these casinos a little bit later on. All right, so everyone can hear me okay. Awesome. They do another thing there. I did make Onyx card. I don't know if that is the largest or the highest tier. And what they do is they've got a gift. So like Onyx gift options, high-end luxury gift options. You can get a home essential like a vacuum, a pizza oven, a watch, luggage, or some airfare credit, right? So I ended up getting, after I lost the $100,000, I got like some Dyson vacuum products and some other things. And then they wanted me to come pick them up. And I'm like, I'm not coming to your casino to pick up those items. I would appreciate it if you could mail them. And they did mail them to me. So, Harry, I agree with you. So all of this information I'm going to share with you, it sort of plays a part in the casinos I play at, right? 100%. So next one, Caesars. I don't really play at Caesars. Michelle, awesome host over there, love her. I just haven't played there. They don't really they'll give no discretionary. So if I want some discretionary free play at Boyd, a couple $1,000s, right? They don't give a whole lot extra on top of that. So there's a couple Caesars property. I did play at one in Iowa. It's called Isle Casino Hotel in Waterloo. I get $60 in free play or $120 in free play. So it looks like you might choose for that, and I get one free hotel room. Also, not getting me excited to go there. So I will talk about more of the thing. What's up, Charles Brown? Long time no see. Chevette, haven't seen you in there in a while either. Caesars in Vegas. A lot of times your offers are going to depend like when you're showing up at that casino, right? If you haven't been there in a while, you're not going to get a lot of offers, right? Or sometimes they might try to up them and see if they can entice you to come back. So here's what I get at Caesars. I get, that's an old one. Is it all the same? Yeah, it's all the same. So I get $850 in offers in November and December or September and October. So basically each month I get $125 in casino play, a 5-night stay, and $75 in reward credits. Not going there for that. So if I ask them for anything, again, maybe Michelle was going to give me a couple $1,000s in discretionary. And I want you guys to realize, like, casinos are not paying us or paying me to go to casinos, right? It's so difficult to get some sort of a deal where I get something as an influencer. I get my free play based as a gambler, right? It is so incredibly hard. Hey, Dita. The Buffalo Link counter is the only thing that gets me excited. That's true. So I try to base my decision on the casinos based on like return to player, game selection, comps, all of those kind of things, right? Like I don't just go just to go. People are like, hey, come here in Alabama to this casino. Hope I see you there. I'm not going to go there. It doesn't make sense for me just to show up at a casino and lose $100,000 or $200,000 to advertise their casino. Right? So they got to make it worth my trip. Circa. So I haven't played there a whole lot. Gone through a bunch of hosts there, but the host that I have there now, he's been decent. So at Circa, I am getting not a lot. So $600 in food and beverage and $1,200 in free slot play. And really downtown, it doesn't matter if I go to like El Cortez or if I go down here, if I ask for some discretionary free play, maybe $1,000. That's all they're going to give me. So here you can stay at Circa, the D, or Golden Gate. And the D is actually one of the first places I filmed, or the first place I filmed table games a long time ago. So what's up, Joseph Miller? Ooh, Vivorio. I'm going to talk about Bally's in Chicago in a little bit. There's a lot of good information in some states with return to player. So other things that they do, so they're going to call, or they're going to give you opportunity to go to like a whole bunch of different shows, right? Like I could go to the Vegas Golden Knights, all the different games they have there. They have small little slot tournaments, $5,000 slot tournaments, $40,000 Keno tournament. Robin, 40,000, does that get you excited? You won that on a single spin on $5 one time, which is unreal. So they also are giving me, now free play is only $900, it looks like. So they're sending a different advertisement for January and February. You can see that sort of at the bottom there. So another thing, I was there about a year ago for my birthday. They're very nice to work with to get them to turn music down, things like that. So I don't mind that. So Claudia, you get about $300 at Caesars. So one thing I want to talk about here right now. So a lot of these casinos, including the next one, If you go to MrHandPayCasinoandTravel.com, you book a trip with us, you're going to get this awesome lucky slot machine coin. Nobody has these, right? I'm not going to sell them. You get them from going on that app. So I can be your host. People are like, well, does it cost any money? It does not cost money. I am like your host at these casinos. We were just approved in Indiana, New Jersey, Nevada, and a whole bunch of other casinos all over the country. So this is one of them, Foxwoods, that we can book you at. So Foxwoods is one of the casinos where I am the top tier, right? I am the chairman card. It's an invite-only card, and you get a lot of different perks from being chairman, right? So you get a premium quarterly gift. The gift, sometimes they'll give you like $1,000 in free slot play if you come to like the event where like Chef Morimoto was cutting a tuna right in front of us. That was great. The quarterly gift is usually worth about $2,500, $3,000. So in the past, I got a Peloton bike, I got a sauna, a massage chair. So you get all these things. You just have to go to the casino sometime in that quarter. You don't have to go during the event, but you get all those options. They will also get you on like a cruise line. Belterra also will get you on a cruise line. I'll talk about cruise lines in a little bit. You can go to the spa at Norwich Inn. So it's not the one in the casino. It's at another location. You get the best available suite, complimentary facial and massage, personalized meals prepared by the chef, served in a private dining room. So you all get that all for free for being part of the chairman there. You get to go in the Canopy Players Lounge. I honestly haven't gone there. You get 20% off of all dining. So you always want to use that. You get different discounts at shopping. You get 20% off. 20% off of spa services. Every month you get a $50 arcade card and a whole bunch of other stuff. But Foxwoods has always been really good to me. Free play wise, it's usually like top end is like $800 to $1,600 per period, but there's a lot of different periods, right? I go there for a long weekend. Oh, thank you for the glasses. They look really good on me. I go there for a long weekend, and at Foxwoods, sometimes I'll get like three different free play offers, and then like $500 gift card to like Walmart or Target or Mobile, right? You get all those things, right? I got an awesome Stanley from Foxwoods. Like they'll give a lot of different gifts, and they do have other gifts that you get on Player Boutique or whatever it is as well. Discretionary comp. So like with Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel, if I send a bigger player there, if you open up a $100,000 line of credit, you might get $2,500 in free play. Depends what your play looks like, right? If you're a big enough player and you throw enough Theo, I could get you $5,000 or $10,000 in a trip in free play. I could get you airfare, could get you, all transfers, can get you all that stuff, but it really depends on your play. So that is what you can expect with a place like Foxwoods. And again, Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel, you just fill that out. Anyone who books a trip, we will send you this coin. It is awesome, and it's right next to our 2025 Your Luck Has Arrived coin. So it's actually a little bit taller. It's not as skinny or not as wide, but it's a cool little piece. You guys can see it on there. All right, so there's Foxwoods. We've got some RTP information when we get over there later. Hard Rock, Rockford, Illinois. Let's talk about this casino. So Hard Rock and Rockford, what do they give me? $260 in free play, like August 29th, 31st, September 6th. So they have a lot of different times they give you $260. So dining credit, $50. Not getting me to go out there for that. For me, it's a 2-hour drive, maybe even a little bit more. They've got like different gift card giveaways. It says you get $400 in gift cards in November. Well, it's like $100 on each Thursday in November. So you can go out there, you can get that. And then they've got this stuff, the Player Boutique kind of things. You can see all the different items like charcuterie boards, pizza makers. You just got to go there. You get a dartboard here. You can get a desk, a TV. The gifts I'm going to say are worth $80 to $150. A little drone. And these are all different periods that you could be in there doing that. The gifts there are okay. Like I said, I'm not really going there. For discretionary comp, it's difficult. Samantha's there. Love her. She's a great host. she struggles to be able to get me much free play at all. So if you get a couple thousand, you know, my buddy Michael used to play there a lot, $2,000 to $3,000 in discretionary, but that is very difficult to get. So $300 bonus free play on all these other dates, $150 in food credit, you know, it's what you're going to get there. So, and just remember, like, if you don't see me at casinos, like, there's a reason I'm not there. I've got casinos that promised me stuff and did not deliver. You know, they promised me free play, did not give it to me. You know, I've got an issue with that. Ho Chunk. So Ho Chunk I've only played at twice. So Ho Chunk's a different kind of casino. It's not really a destination. You know, if you're going to go to Wisconsin Dells and you're going to play up there, go with your family, you might stop at the casino, but it's not like a Vegas. It's not like a Foxwoods or anything like that. So they're not getting the really high-end players. They're not going to have great table limits, anything like that. But what I get from Foxwood or from Ho Chunk in the Dells, $300 in reward play, $40 in fuel, 4 times a month. So you get $300 in free play twice per week there. Okay, so you get that. And it's pretty much the same. And then they've also got other times like Friday and Saturday, an additional $150. New Year's Eve special, a different additional $150. And then they've got other, you know, you can win vehicles, things like that. So that's what you're going to get up at Ho Chunk. They're going to probably be doing a lot more stuff, be a lot more competitive when they open up down south. Morango, I haven't played there much. And the offers will really show that. When I've gone there, it's like once a time. So they were giving like $200 in free slot play in December, which went down from $250, right? That's all I'm getting. Discretionary wise, they would give me about $1,000. So not a whole lot there, and they're going to give me a complimentary hotel. And again, and there's also another $250 they put in here, but you don't get a whole lot there. They struggle to give me much. Resorts World, I've played there a little bit, not a whole lot. And what are they giving me? $400 in total free play, May 1st to June 30th, $75 in dining credits and 3-night stay. No interest, thank you. Anyway, Resorts World, you're going to see a lot of the strip casinos have a very bad return to player. It's very difficult to win. All right, so Station Casino. We're going to talk about two of the best ones at the end here, were my experience. But Station Casino, so this is Green Valley Ranch. They're going to give me $800 in total resort credit, which is like $400 a trip, and $500 in free play a trip, 3 free nights. So I'm not sure what the high end of that looks like. I'm sure if we had the right player, $2,000 to $3,000 we could get in free play to go there. But I don't play there too much. All right, let me see what else we got here. Some of these things are actually pretty nuts. Lake of the Torches in northern Wisconsin. This is standard, $200 in free play. They're not giving any discretionary. You'll get $100 in resort credit or for food. They're not giving a whole lot there. What else? We'll talk about Foxwoods here in a little bit. Venetian. So Venetian, I played a little bit last year. Honestly, I think I lost $100,000 in a very short amount of time. I lost $75,000 in blackjack in like 2 shoes. It was terrible. I did not do well. They started out giving me $2,800 in slot credits, 3 nights and a suite, $500 in dining credits, and then they upped it to $3,400 in slot credits, $500 in dining credits. And I could talk to my host there and get a little bit more. Venetian is one of the places that we're going to be representing for Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel, so we can get you set up there. They also have the Sphere, and we could go to the Eagles, right, for free. Rivers will come up in a little bit, Angela. We'll talk about that. Or I could have done like F1, right? 4 complimentary nights in a luxurious suite, 2 3-day tickets of your choice, grandstand at the T-Mobile Zone, the Sphere, $2,800 in slot credit. So you have the opportunity to do all that. I can get into virtually any show if you're a large enough player. We can also get you in there. We haven't signed with them yet, but we're going to very soon here. All right, so we're gonna get to the two of the better ones here. So Rivers and let me talk about this one first. So, and I've got more things to say about Potawatomi, but Potawatomi, if we look at what they're giving me, like I have not played there. I mean, we're going on 2 years, right? Potawatomi, the most they'd ever give me is $200. No discretionary. They would give food. You get one quarterly event. For me, the $200 is not worth it. Why? Because I can drive a little further down the road to Rivers and buckle up for all of this. So Rivers and Yaamava are giving a lot of things. I do not represent Rivers. We just go there, right? I can just go there. I can record, and they give me decent free play. So every month they're going to have either $250,000 or a $500,000 drawing. Every time you get a hand pay, you get a little ticket that you get to put in the drum, and they'll either have 1 or 2 drawings. It's either at 6 and 8 p.m. or 7 p.m., depending at the end of the month. So this month they've got 2 drawings, and they actually did it on Monday, which I'm not going to be able to make it down there for. So if you look, they're going to give you things like, these little gifts. And there's a lot of people that qualify for this. It's going to be cookware and a hard-boiled egg maker, right? You get a lot of that. You just go there, you pick it up, and that's one of the casinos you actually pick up the physical gift. Same with Yaamava and a lot of this stuff. All right, here's where it gets crazy. Take your calculator out and start realizing how much money you can get here, okay? So here, bigger wins. Friday, November 29th or Friday, November 30th, you get $2,500 in free play. So I just choose one day and I get $2,500, okay? And that is just outside of December, obviously. So hold on. I just want to add up how much this is over about a month. All right, pick your day to play each week, December 2nd through 19th. So is that going to give us 3 weeks? $1,250 in free play, right? So that's plus $3,750. Here, Saturday, December 7th or Saturday, December 8th, $1,875 in free play. So only one time, right? I'm getting that for that one day. I'm adding it up. And then this is a cool one. So Fridays in December, December 6th and December 13th. If you come on the first Friday, you get $1,875. The second Friday, you get $3,125. So we're going to take the $1,875 plus $3,125. So you're going to get all that free play. This is Rivers Casino in Des Plaines, Illinois, right outside of O'Hare Airport. December 21st or December 22nd, another $1,875 in free play. Friday, December 20th, $2,500 in free play. And this is not because I'm an influencer, guys. This is just because of my play. And there's people that play a lot bigger than me here. So December 24th and December 25th, $1,875 for each day. So $1,875 plus $1,875. All right. Here you go. Friday, December 27th through Sunday, today, December 29th. Choose any 2 days, $1,875 in free play. Okay, so in the month, look what they're giving me. $25,000 in free play. Okay? In the whole month. And the return to player, we'll talk about it there in a little bit. It's sort of middle of the road, but they give a lot of stuff. And they'll take me to any event like around Chicago, if it's a Bears game, if it's a concert, a hockey game, things like that. So it's quite a bit. And then let's go into a gift for you. My birthday is in January, end of January. So they give me an extra $1,000 for my birthday. Wednesday, January 1st, they're giving me $3,000 in bonus free play. And then Fridays in January 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st. $3,000 per Friday. So $15,000 over those Fridays. So I want you to do the math. You're going to drive up to Milwaukee and you're going to get $200 a day, or you're going to come down here and get these kind of offers. It's a huge, huge difference. And what I like is in Illinois, they have to be transparent about return to player. Again, things we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Wisconsin does not. Wisconsin is between 80 and 100%. So we'll talk about more of that in a little bit. Here you go, Yaamava. This is November and December offers. Robin and Dita can attest to how much mail they send, and it is crazy. So I'm going to try to go through this quick. So Yaamava Resort and Casino, another place we can represent for Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel. I can be your host here. And we can match any offers you get from other casinos. So realize that. We will tier match, and we'll match the offer at the casino. So myself and Janice will be able to take care of you there. So they've got a lot of different things going on here. Like first prize, $50,000. They've just got a $100,000 spooky slot tournament, October 29th, right? That's what they had then. Love this. Mystery Week giveaway. So October 28th, you were going to get either a watch, $10,000 in cash, an iPhone, or a designer purse. Look at all those, okay? Or, and then you come Tuesday 29th, you get a mystery Visa or Amazon gift card. And then October 30th, $475 to $5,000 in free play. Just a random amount of free play. And I'm going to sort of fly through this because there's a lot of stuff. If you came there, you can win up to $1,500 in free play if you dressed in a costume and watched Beetlejuice on the pool deck. They've got a lot of different offers like this. $1,500 in free play, October 26th. You just go there, you get $1,500 in free play, right? And then we go to October 31st. You get $15 to $1,500. It's just a random amount that you're going to end up getting there, okay? Tickets to Styx, tickets to Tesla. Can get all those. Brooks and Dunn, 2 free tickets to go there. That was November 9th, right? Jonas Brothers, November 10th. You can go back to back. You get 2 free tickets to go to Jonas Brothers. $150,000 slot tournament invited to November 1st, Day of the Dead. They had this Legends dinner series. So the Lakers legend Michael Cooper, I could have gone there and hung out with him for the night. Q&A. It's a lot of fun when you've done those. Well, I've done those before. Jay Leno, Charlie Wilson, Celtic Woman, Mannheim Steamroller. All things I can get tickets to, right? We get all this stuff. And then they've got stackable enamel cast iron pots. You come, collect your gift on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays through Wednesdays. You're going to get the whole set if you come there that whole week. So there's so much stuff that we're showing here. Another slot tournament. 11/6 through 11/27. $625 a day in free play. The food offer is always about the same, right? You're going to get Serrano Vista Cafe, the China Kitchen, Pines Modern Steakhouse. You get all this, right? 25, 75, 150, 75, 50, and 2 free buffets. So they're giving you all this food at this place, at all these places. $1,575 in food offers every month. So 3 Sundays in November, you get $600 in gift cards. Every month at Yaamava, you're going to get a free massage, pedicure, or hair treatment for $250, right? 3-night stay. And this is cool. So they give a watch giveaway here. Saturday, November 2nd, Tag Heuer Formula One date or Tag Heuer Aqua Racer Professional 200 Solograph watch. I'm not sure what the price on that is, but you just go in there, you pick up the gift. You get an entire Dream Collection duvet cover, every Friday in November, you're going to get that. And these are the fun days. I like these. So Join us Fridays in November. You're going to get between $960 and $10,000 in free play every single Friday in November. So they stack all these offers. I mean, sometimes I would go there and I have like 3 different offers on the machine. Yaamava is in California. You're going to fly into LA or Ontario Airport. November 5th, another slot tournament, $150,000. John Legend, 2 tickets, November 2nd. And a lot of this stuff has already happened. I just want to let you guys know everything, right? Gladys Knight, Emmanuel, Charlie Crockett. So many different acts that they have there. It's amazing. Boys to Men was there. So they got some other fun ones here. They've got this fun one where it's $225 in guaranteed free play, or you get a chance to win up to $20,000 in cash. You get to choose on the kiosk. And it is going to be Saturday, November 16th. I could have done that. Veterans Day, $200 shopping gift card, and I get $1,500 in free play. So I'm just showing you guys, you get there's so much stuff here. Thursday, November 21st, $500 gift card, another $225 in free play or $20,000 in cash, November 23rd. 12/16, they gave away $1 million at the Palms. Mario Lopez actually did that. In December, I got $7,000 in additional free play. That's like my weekly offer. Another massage in December. A whole luggage set in December. Another cookware set in December. Again, you get all of this stuff for playing at Yaamava. This little bit of time, I got $3,750 in free play, $1,128, $1,129, $1,130. So you get all that free play. $625 every Wednesday in December. Additional money. More gift cards every Sunday in December. $960 to $10,000 in free play every Friday in December. Another Fire and Ice slot tournament. $1,320 in food. Another 3-night stay. This was a neat one. So if you would have gone there on Saturday, December 8th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., they would have given me an iPhone 16 Pro Max for free. That's a great gift, right? More free play, another slot tournament. LL Cool J was just there. Monica. This is a neat one. Custom Nikes. You go there, you get custom Air Force Ones. And that would have been recently, December 14th. We could have gone there for that. $1,500 in free play every Friday in January. $960 to $10,000 in free play. The $225 or $10,000 in January. I'm going to get $9,000 in total free play. They invite you to a New Year's Eve party too, and this is one of the nice ones. So if I come December 28th. Every day, I'm going to get December 28th, the 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st, and 2nd. If I go there for all those days, I'm going to get $1,125 to $1,500 in free play. It's $7,500. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, $7,500 in free play. So we're going to get all that. You're going to get a gift card, a mystery gift card on December 27th for $200 to $500 or free play. They have a promotion. All 4 days, there's 3 hourly winners up to $2,500 cash, and at the end, there's people that can win. Let us cover your bills in 2025. We're going to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car, your phone, and more. So it's a $500,000 promotion. Look at that. And then there's a blackjack tournament, $202,000 blackjack tournament. 112 in Black Street is at the dinner and the show. And on New Year's Eve, there's a slot tournament where you can win $100,000 first prize and $202,000 overall. So there is so much going on there at Yaamava. So I'm going to answer some of the questions here in a little bit. So again, I just wanted to show you like how crazy it is. You know, look at the difference between like Yaamava, Rivers, and then some other casinos. I mean, it's not even close. I haven't really played at Palms much. Yaamava owns Palms. I cannot host you at Palms, but I get about $1,000 a period here. And also, depending on your play we can, again, we can match all free play offers at Yaamava. So that is another very exciting thing. So do you guys have any, oh, the casino looks nice and the hotel is pricey, but Angela, we can, if you have free nights somewhere else, we can get you free nights there. So the average person does not get these offers because the average person does not play at that level, Pam says. No, but I would say Robin doesn't play at that level either. And Robin gets a lot of stuff. She'll attest to that in here. So there are a lot of perks to playing at any level at any casino. And that's why it's so important to play with your player's card, right? You guys have to do that. I'm not even the top level at Yaamava. And remember, I've only played there 3 different times. So, Tim, I did play at Morango in the past. Let's get in here. Alexis is wrong. Alexis said your free play is based on what you spend. No, your free play is based on your theoretical. As being a host, I want you to win. I want you to win as much money as you can, and I want you to play for a long period of time. The more you play, the more theoretical loss you generate. I don't care about your actual loss. I care that you win and you play a lot. So, being clear. Yes, Andrew, Yaamava will match any free play offers that you show. If you show a $50 free play offer, they're probably not going to match that because you're not going to meet minimum criteria to be hosted, unfortunately. But if they're legitimate free play offers, substantial, like decent ones, right, they'll match that. So you have to meet minimum thresholds. Randall, no interest. I'm not going to come to Washington State anytime soon. Again, I talked at the beginning, I don't just show up at casinos, for no reason. It's very difficult. They've got a very tight schedule. Do I play in Oklahoma? I would love to try some of those at some point. There's a chance in 2025 we do make it to Oklahoma. Kevin, do they match other offers or give extra incentive? It really depends on the level of play. We have been able to get additional things like courtside Laker tickets for one player, but he's a big player. You have to have a line of credit or front money. So, Patty, not coming back to Mohegan anytime soon. Do I like Casino Morango or Yaamava? Yaamava, without a doubt. So, Yaamava is one of my favorite casinos in this country, and I'm showing you guys why. And we'll talk about, again, return to player here in a little bit. So, Andrew, no, what you could do, if you guys want to go to Yaamava, go to Mr. Handpay, casinoandtravel.com. We have it pinned here. Go there, fill out the information, and we'll get the process started. Upload any offers. How's play at Rockford? Here we go. So let's talk about this stuff. All right. I have lots of factual information here. So we're going to talk about return to player. I want to talk about 2 things. You've got return to player and we've got the casino hold, right? And just say for round figures, the return to player is 90%, right? That means the casino hold would be 10%. That means every time you put in $100, you're going to get an average of $90 back. That's how it is when you extrapolate the play over a long period of time. Does that make sense? This is very important. So, casino payouts by state. Manage your expectations. This article states, March 8th, 2024, by Play Today. Okay? This is another reason I play only at certain casinos. So, return to player is a theoretical number that represents how much money wagered on a slot machine will be paid back to players over time. It's important to note that the number does not necessarily reflect the casino's payout for slot machines during a single gambling session. It is over time. And I can't say this enough. I've said this to 2 people yesterday. Flight and gas. I'll talk about that in a second too. Just because you put $100,000 in the slot machine does not mean it's ready to pay back anything. I want you to realize that. These machines have tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars pumped through them. The little bit of money you put in a little short amount of time does not matter. And I'm going to tell you, Dragon Link, Lightning Links, Locket Links, there's no advantage to these games at all. Buffalo Link, there's a slight advantage game there with the count by with the number system. There's an advantage on Phoenix Link if you play that properly. But it's not just pulling and praying. Very difficult to make money. So let's go through return to player in some of these states. So California does not disclose return to player. Yaamava, people do very well there. They give a lot of free stuff out. People do well at that casino. Overall in Connecticut, and this is every casino in Connecticut, all right? And this is every single play denomination, 91.62%. Compare that to Illinois, 90.78%. And this is in March. There is a huge discrepancy in Illinois. And we're going to get into that probably right now. Let me get in here. Because Illinois is wild. So Illinois has to disclose what their return to player is. All right. So if we start to look at casinos that I played at, well, Hollywood Joliet's 91.18. Rivers is 90.35%. Grand Victoria, 91.02%. Hard Rock Rockford is just over 89%, okay? Bally's Casino. I'm blowing up here. Bally's Casino, 85%. That is very low, 85%. American Place is like 91 point something. I'm not sure what the recent number is. There's a recent one, Wind Creek, 92.7%. So there's a huge discrepancy here, right? So you can see why I play at the casinos that I play at. If we look at, what else? If we look, Indiana's 90.34%. Here's one that, this is, it honestly hits home for me. Wisconsin. The state compact states that casinos have to pay out between 80 and 100%. 80 to 100% of has to be the return to player. So you can see it right there. So states the same for Milwaukee Casino, right? Potawatomi. Potawatomi has to pay 80 to 100%. And there's some other things that, there's some articles here online. So if you go back to August 27, 2014, Potawatomi withhold payment to the state because they failed to make its payment to the state that was due on June 30th, according to a report submitted by Administration Department Secretary Mike Hubertus on Tuesday to Walker. So it's basically and they ended up resolving this issue. But if we look at, I want to read this article to you guys. There it is. So finally in 2018, Wisconsin reaches deal with Potawatomi ending dispute concerning possible new casino. So basically, right now, the deal would reduce the amount the state would have to refund Potawatomi because Potawatomi signed a deal that there can be no competing casino within a certain range, right? And if there is, taxpayers have to subsidize the casino's losses. Some might say that's a monopoly. So if a casino were open within 30 to 50 miles of the tribe's Milwaukee casino, and that casino were to lose money as a result, the maximum liability was $500 million that us as taxpayers would have had to pay back Potawatomi, the casino that is making all this money off of everybody. They did reduce it down to $250 million. In 2015, Walker had rejected the nominee's proposal for an $800 million casino because we could have refunding Potawatomi hundreds of millions of dollars. So I just want you guys to realize that kind of thing too. So there's no transparency in Wisconsin regarding return to player. And you have every right to make a decision on where you play. And that's why I've made a decision to not play at that casino. Free play isn't there. And talking to players and staff, the return to player has gone down since the addition has gone up. So keeping things positive, there are better places to go in my mind. I like to go to a casino that is transparent. Like, go down to Rivers. Rivers is giving me $25,000 a month in free play compared to when I was a top tier, third biggest player in Milwaukee, not getting a lot of money. Again, keeping it 100% real, keeping it 100% factual. Other casinos I played at, Hollywood St. Louis, 90.88%. If you play lower denoms, it's going to be lower than that. Higher denoms, higher bet amounts, it's going to be higher than that. Atlantic City, Ocean, 90.65%. Borgata, 91.02%. Here's the interesting thing. Let's go to Connecticut. Foxwoods, $100 denomination, 94.61%. $10 denomination, 95.63%. $5 denomination, 93.73%. So you can see that there's a huge difference in return to player at some of the casinos I play at, because over time it's impossible for me to be profitable. I'm not doing advantage slot play. And I want you to think about some other things. Blackjack, don't play at a casino that gives you 6-5 odds. Try to find the game that stays on soft 17. Try to find the game that you can surrender on. Try to find the game that's a 3-2 blackjack that you can resplit aces. Try to get all those rules. By you playing at the casinos that don't give you those rules, you're now supporting the bad rules. Play at roulette that has single zero. Don't play the 000 wheel. All those things I think are very, very important. Chico, what's up, buddy? And it doesn't matter if they're Native American casinos, if they're corporate casinos, they all have to follow the different compacts in the different states, right? And there's all different rules regarding free play. I know California is a little more liberal. They can give a lot more free play than say Connecticut, right? It really depends. Rama says people can say what they want. These are the types of videos that set you apart from the rest. And I just want you guys to realize, thank you for that I am being as honest as I can with everything. And everything is truthful, I'm telling you. When I put a video out, we're not showing a little bit of a losing session and then cutting right into a winning session. I show you everything from beginning to end all the time. What's up, Sarah from Madison? So yeah, I put a little bit of time together preparing all this information. There's a lot of other information if you start to look online. A lot of, it's sort of hidden a little bit, but if you search, you're going to be able to find it. All the Colorado statistics. California does not tell you how much they have to pay. But I do want to talk about Florida. All right, Florida has 3 forms of gambling. They've got boats, Indian casinos, and gaming machines at Pari Mutuals in 2 South Florida counties. So I know Hard Rock Seminole has, a stronghold on a lot of the table games and other things. Florida requires a minimum payback of 85%. That's it. That is their law. And I'm going to tell you, if you own a casino and there are lines at your casino, lines for the machines, it's supply and demand, right? If I owned a casino, I would make that return to player as low as I possibly could, as long as people still come in, right? And you'll notice a low return to player, you don't have a lot of hits in between the big hits, because the big hits have to come at some point, right? And if you see major or grand jackpots way up there, to me that seems like a low return to player. That's what I see at those kind of casinos. At casinos that have a high return to player, those bigger jackpots hit way more often and they don't get out of control. It's not like, you play in Vegas on the Strip, a $10,000 starting major on piggy bank and gets up to $90,000 somehow. That's crazy. It's almost as big as the grand. It is not normal. Not normal at all. So, again, it's another reason you don't see me at certain casinos. I've had issues at casinos where hosts promise me free play, discretionary free play, and I do not get it. And I throw a fit. And I do, because I deserve it, right? Not because of being an influencer, because of a player I am. When I go to these casinos, I'm throwing up crazy theoretical, 7 figures in coin in. People just don't realize how much in hand pays I hit over the year. So here. What else do we have? Iowa's, you know, it's all floating between 88 and pretty much 90%. I don't really go to Iowa often. It doesn't really make sense for me. The product's not there. Again, the reason I choose a casino is going to be because Marine, yes, Mohegan is in Connecticut. It's going to be because of the product, the return to player, the free play, the comps, pretty much the whole package. I look at everything together. I can't just go to a little casino in the middle of nowhere and think like, I'm going to put out these videos for you. Because I'll tell you, unless I'm playing like a new machine, a fun machine, or big bets, you guys aren't really watching, right? It doesn't get pushed out. So I need to be at the right casino for this to happen. Cruise. All right, let's talk about that. A lot of casinos are offering free cruises. I'm going to tell you something. I can be just like the casino. I can offer you all the free cruises too. Most of you would qualify for a free cruise. Casinos get paid when you go in there and pick up this free cruise. They get paid the same way I get paid to be a junket, right? They'll get paid on theoretical loss, actual loss. There's different things with all these cruise lines. We're working with MSC, Carnival, Royal Caribbean. We're working with all these different cruise lines. We're going to set up some trips on these cruise lines, but I can get you set up. Go to Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel. Let us set you up on a cruise. Sometimes we can match free play offers. Same thing. I've had some issues working with some other cruise lines where they didn't want to get me free play based on my play, much less my influence. What state do I live in? I'm Milwaukee, Wisconsin. James says, what is the Kentucky return to player? Let me see. Kentucky. I don't see it in here. HIJK. Kansas to Louisiana. Are there casinos in Kentucky? I don't even know. Does it say here? Oh, Kentucky's 91.5% overall. I have not played at Oklahoma casinos. Michigan, it says minimum is 75%. So I'm not sure if they're disclosing anything. I didn't get in there because I haven't played there. How did I find all this out? Kendall said. You can just search online. You can find a lot of information out. The Illinois casinos, they have no choice. They have to disclose the return to player in Illinois. Certain states have to disclose this information to you. Minnesota, yeah, the Minnesota return to player is 80 to 95%. If we got into Minnesota, let's see. Minnesota. Oh, here you go. All Minnesota casinos are located on Indian reservations. It says video poker and video blackjack, 83 to 98%. Slots are 80 to 95%. Each tribe is free to set its machines and pay back anywhere within those limits, and the tribes do not release any information regarding their slot machines. Again, I can get you set up at a casino there, Mystic Lake, I think, but you got to make a decision. Do you want to go to a casino that they're not disclosing that? You're going in blind, and you can lose a lot of money. You know, at the end of the day, they're a for-profit business. This is not a charity. So I like transparency. Wendy said, I agree. I used to go to Milwaukee, get 15 to 20 hand pays a year. This year I got 3. I'm not playing any different. There's a lot of stories like that. A lot of stories like that. Remember, I was the second or third biggest player at that casino when I left. What does it say here? Paul, found it real funny when the casino calls you and asks me why I don't come there anymore. And I thought I asked you, and if I've ever had that. Yeah, they do call me and try to get me to come back there, and I tell them why. Like, I'm very honest with my hosts. What is the payout at Beau Rivage in Mississippi? So they're not really saying that, but coastal, north, or central, I mean, they seem to be a little bit better because that is a destination, and you got to try to entice people to come out there. Mississippi. 92% overall, so that's not terrible, right? Reno is pretty good. I haven't worked with any Reno casinos. I've not been up there. Okay, so that's interesting too. Jenny Gerard said Minnesota has the highest paying tribe. They get about 80,000 each a month. Well, where does that come from? But it really depends too, because it depends how many people are in the tribe and how they're getting those payments. I have not been to Thunder Valley or Red Hawk. Who the heck was that about you, bro? Jackpot Joe? What are you talking about, Slot? Wins by Chico. Oneida. So Oneida is another one here in Wisconsin. They don't have to tell you anything. They do not allow me to record. I've reached out to them numerous times. They don't seem to care. Oregon. Overall, Oregon is 92.37. That's very high. But again, I haven't played at any of those casinos, so I don't know. What's Indiana? Indiana is not great. 90.34 is a whole. It's even lower than Illinois. Alabama, it says NA. And the reason is, let me see what they say. Alabama has 3 Indian casinos and it's class 2. They're not required to release payback statistics about their machines. Creepy old man, your wine collection's as impressive as my CB radio collection. I'm such a geek. Exactly. New York casinos. Turning Stone. New York says 92.28. So that's not that bad. MN. Let's go in here. Okay, so here's some interesting things on, I'm going to talk about the strip machines in Las Vegas. Okay, so the strip, 1 penny slot machines, 88.33%. If you go 25%, 25 cent slot machines on the strip, 89.34 as a whole. The megabucks machines are the worst, 87.31. You have to feed that $10 million megabucks. So it is not great. New Jersey, New Mexico, New York. Yeah, Resorts World is 91.40. Rivers is 90.5. Doesn't really say a whole lot more. Yeah, Debbie, you want to come to Foxwoods, Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel, Empire City Casino, I don't know that. Encore in Boston. I don't see that one in here. California does not disclose, but again, I've played a lot at Yaamava, and I can say it's pretty good. I mean, I can sort of reverse calculate with the information I get from being a host. It's pretty good in California. So another thing, I would stay away from, like, in Wisconsin, stay away from the bar machines, the gas station machines. There's zero regulation surrounding those as well, right? And if someone refuses to pay you, they actually do not have to pay you. So I would stay far away from those. I don't care who I get upset with saying that. I know it pays people's rent, but it's stealing from people that don't deserve it because they should not be playing those machines. Missouri overall, we did talk a little bit about that. Not great. 89% as a whole. So not good at all. Have I gambled on a cruise ship? No. So I know on some cruise ships, when you go on them, you don't even get W2Gs. You're on the water. There's zero regulation. They can do whatever they want there as well. So I stay away. North Carolina return to player, 83 to 98%. So that is all over the place as well. Ho Chunk Madison or the Dells. I'm not in the class 2. I've done the Madison. I do like going to the Dells. They were nice to me up there. Let me record. Very easy to work with. One of my friends, Colin Price, played with at Whitewater. He is part of that tribe and part of the development that's going on to the south. So great casino there. What's up, Stephen from Ireland? Do I do any online gambling? I do not currently. Again, if I ever do, it's going to be with a product that is 100% legal. I refuse to do anything on these sweeps casinos that play with fake money. There's a lot of people that are playing with fake money. I was offered significant money, and I will talk about that at some point. They put blinders over you. You think these streamers are playing with real money? They are not. It is bull. Doesn't matter. What else? Cora. I'm talking about, you have to watch this whole video. So it is about, how long are we here? It's a longer video, but talked about my comps at certain casinos, discretionary free play, and return to player at different casinos. Yeah, Oklahoma is... What up, Stacy? Oklahoma's different. That's a lot of class 2. So I'm not super familiar with those and the return to player. What do they have in here for that? Oklahoma. Yeah, it says NA. So I'm assuming MNO, Ohio, Oklahoma. So they're allowed to offer class 2 and class 3 machines. They're not allowed to accept payouts in coins. All payouts must be done by printed. Yeah, so they're not disclosing anything in Oklahoma either. Do we do anything with Treasure Island? We're working on getting some casinos for Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel. So let's talk about some other things here. If you guys have other questions, you guys can keep asking questions. We do have our new 2025 coin for sale. Your luck has arrived. We're coming out with our 50th episode here very soon, where we let one lucky contestant do 100 spins at $50 a spin. So we've got that. We have the 2024 coin with my face on it, Mr. Handpay on the back. Love that. And then the original coin, right? We got that one here. And then we've got the new one. It is the Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel Lucky Slot Machine. And you get this if you book a trip. Go to MrHandpayCasinoandTravel.com. Let us be your host. We can do that. So you go to MrHandpay.com and you're able to get all of this stuff too. So we've got some new merchandise. We have the Mr. Handpay crossbody. Let me show you. So same thing. It's got a bunch of different compartments. Put a bunch of money in there. Right, I think it's $24.95. Anything over $50, free shipping. We got black. We've got Let's Get Rowdy, Mr. Handpay. Crossbody bag. Same thing in blue. Same thing in pink. So we've got a ton of stuff for sale. This is my favorite. Everybody loves these sweatshirts. This one says Freak. There's one that says, or Let's Get Rowdy. There's one that says Freak. On the back of the hood, it is Mr. Handpay, my logo. So that falls down in the back. And we have not sold many of these. We got a couple different hats here. Old, like a trucker hat, Mr. Handpay, right? And this one here, Let's Get Rowdy. And it's pretty cool. On the inside of this one, it says Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny in the hat. So they're all very reasonable. I'm breaking even on merchandise. I just want to get it out to you guys. I always give some extra stuff in virtually every order as well. When am I coming back to Illinois? So your best bet, honestly, guys, I'm not really bringing coins with me because these things are just too big. I can't fit all of them in my pocket. So order them online here, MrHandpay.com. I do always have bracelets with me, but order these online. I always ship them out, usually within a day or two. And you can get them. What's up, Julie Lillard? How many do I have on my Handpay staff? It's getting bigger and bigger all the time. Steve, you got the black bag? Awesome. So Gary, Hard Rock Rockford, good or garbage? Return to player is about 89%. Wind Creek is 92%. That is massive. 0.5% makes a huge difference. So you can make that decision. So if I don't play at a casino, there is a reason why, especially if it's close to me. Stacy Delmage, yes, you need the Freak hoodie. Where am I from? Am I a Packer fan? I am a Packer fan. I may or may not have taken the Packers today. I have a cruise comp. Can I do those? Yes, I can do that. I can do that. I can take care of you on a cruise. We can get you upgraded as long as you haven't played on the cruise or been on that cruise ship in a certain amount of time, right? Or we can get you on a different cruise ship. Jim, he tried. So we also do offer Apple Pay. I think Google Pay, Venmo. There's a bunch of different paying options. So it should work. Jenny, will it be free shipping in Milwaukee? If you spend $50 or more, it is free shipping. And part of the problem with these, like shipping is like, $10 to $12 or whatever it is, because it's too thick. This is thicker than I can put in an envelope, and they say it's a package. So if I would just ship it with a bunch of stamps on it with USPS, then there's no tracking and it gets lost. UPS has been very good. That's why, like I say, spend over $50 and you get free shipping. It's no big deal. Nick, how do I hire staff? That's a secret. Dallas, green and yellow, baby. Let's go. It's green and gold. Who are you? You guys want to see my latest, some of my latest wine I got? Look at this. This is a 3,000 milliliter, so it's like 4 bottles, right? 1981 French wine. I got it from Foxwoods. They gave it to me for my birthday last year. Shelly, I don't know when I'm coming back to Yaamava. I need to get a deal with them so I can get back out there very soon. Look at this one. This is a 6 liter of Silver Oak, 1981, Alexander Valley. This, I cannot wait. The cork looks like it's intact. It's very, very good. Very excited to try this. Got this on CellarRaiders.com. If you guys ever want to see me with any of my wine or everyday kind of stuff, go to Jason Was There. Jason Was There is my other channel where I do everyday life kind of stuff. Could be with my daughter, could be with my friends, could be just about anything. We had a viral short where I ate some raw beef and onion and got a lot of hate for that, but it is what it is. Oh, that's heavy. Little cake bread, 12. And I got a lot of autographed wine behind me. I do have some very old wine as well. Little Wade says yellow. Yes, he does. Diana said she lost a little bit at Foxwoods. And honestly, I don't care what the return to player is at a casino. You got to know when to leave these casinos, right? They're not built because of losers, right? They're going to get you in the long run if you play long enough. I want you to realize that. So, am I going to come to Michigan? No plans to come to Michigan. Forget you, Vikings. We will do some more wine on Jason Was There. Courtney, got to watch this whole video. You'll find out what casinos have the best slot play. I talked about it today. Do I have fitted hats? No, I mean, they're both like that on the backside. Fitted hats would just be a little bit more difficult, more inventory. Oh, I want to show you guys this. We do have the Mr. Handpay phone case. We ordered these. So we've got them for Samsung S23s, S24s, all different types, right? There's 3 of each of the types, the Ultra and the regular ones. And then we have all the iPhones going back to like, I think 12 Pro Max as well. So that's in there. Do I sell wine? No, I don't. Joe, thank you for placing your order. I appreciate it. Atlantic City, we are going to be working with some casinos in Atlantic City. We just got our junket license out there. Funnest person I've ever gambled with? There's a lot of fun people out there. If I talk about people, if I'm with them, you know they're good people. If there's not, there's a reason I'm not. Do I have the 16 case? Yeah, I've got all the 16s. You can order them right online. Oh, I got beanie hats too. Yes, we got winter hats. They're in my office over there, but we do have winter beanie hats for sale as well. Slot Crush loves Atlantic City. I haven't been there before. Gina says, I love your style. You're cool, calm, and relaxed when you play. You know, it hurts when I'm down a lot of money. You see me, if I'm down 10 grand, 20 grand, 50,000, like it's a ton of money. It's real money for me. I've talked about it before. I go for the cheaper milk when I'm at the store, and then I'm taking $500 spins because you just get in the zone and you want to win. But I'll never gamble more than I can afford to lose. And, you know, at the end of the day, this is a business for me. I'm just trying to put out awesome content, tell a really good story for you guys, and show a fun video, right? That's my goal. I don't have a set amount of time for these videos. I try to put put on a show for you. So I do my best. Yeah, I was definitely not at Seminole. It has been a long time since I've been there. How often am I home? I mean, I only go to casinos like one long weekend a month, or I'll go like 2 or 3 days, you know, individual days during the week, during the month, and that's about it. What do I all have for sale? Only the things on MrHandPay.com. Just go on MrHandPay.com. You can see the merchandise above, and you can see that. I have not gambled in Washington State. Gordo, I appreciate you. You're the best show on slots. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to recommend any online casinos. I think a lot of them are illegal, and there's people that struggle to get paid on some of those. At some point in the future, I hope, you know, if I do work with someone, I have vetted them completely. So you never know what will happen in the future. Best comp ever. Whew. I mean, I've had some pretty good ones. You know, I've gone to the Super Bowl before. Get to hang out with some famous, you know, pretty famous people. You know, gifts. I use my sauna most days, or my sauna steam. Yeah, my sauna. I use that. That's a great one. Oklahoma, maybe at some point. I did say that before. Thank you for watching the videos. Jorge, you just watched me with your wife. Thank you. Joe Murphy said, I just lost 6,000 last night trying to make a comeback. It's hard to walk away. It really is difficult. I know that. And sometimes you got to know when to leave. Walk away, live to play another day. Derby is nice, not Super Bowl, but it's nice. Kentucky Derby's always been a lot of fun. Yep. Brad, our website does not have a list of suggested casinos around the country, but Janice and I can help you with that. So just fill out the contact form on Mr. Handpay Casino and Travel and let us get going on that. When am I coming to Puerto Rico? Is that what it is? Puerto Rico is the Foxwoods? I don't know that I'm going to go down to the Puerto Rico location. Foxwoods just affiliated with them. It's not like they own that one. Edward, thank you for the 100 stars. I appreciate it. MGM, I don't really play at MGM properties. Do I work out, bro? What'd you say? Just kidding. I do as much as I can. Have I had any bad experiences or got upset at a table? Honestly, I don't appreciate the guys that do that and take it out on the players or on the dealers or the other players. Let people do their thing. If you don't like it, get a private table. And if you can't handle it, don't play. That's what I would say. Hometown casino. Well, right now it's Rivers. G-Town B. Scott. I'm telling you, you play at any casino you want, but there's reasons I don't go. You can hear all the facts in this and why I don't play at certain casinos. Barb from Australia. What's up? Yeah, exactly. Angela said, Kenny Rogers saying it best. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Know when to walk away and know when to run. So, and don't count your chips at the table. Hugh, nice of you to show up today. Thank you for being here. And I hope everybody has a very, very good New Year. That's coming up here very soon. Will you work with people that have money and want to get into playing? No, you don't have to have any offers. You know, we'll do our best. If you don't have any current offers at a casino, you would have to put front money or get a casino line of credit at a casino to get it like an offer up front. Otherwise, they'll comp you at the end of your stay. My son started teaching playing Baccarat. That's what Debbie said. So Baccarat is a tough game. I think it's like a coin flip. I don't think there's any, like Mickey May says that there's ways to beat the house all the time. I mean, he's done well, but it's a very difficult game to win. It's a coin flip, right? If you're running the streaks, if you're riding the wave, you can do really well. Exactly. It is all my own money. All right. So Claudia said, do the casinos give you house money to play with so you can video to entice us to wannabes, losers, spend our money there? It's all my money. That would violate FTC guidelines if we were getting paid to play and not disclose that we were getting money to do that. And that's why I think some people pushing online casinos where they're pulling the wool over your eyes will have a rude awakening at some point in the near future. Shots fired. I am not married. I am not. Brendan, pushing that slot button keeps me in shape also. Yeah, right. I don't know. I'm not going to be at any casinos on New Year's. That's just too crazy, right? There's too much going on. It's not anything I want to do on New Year's Eve. Diana's asking me on a date. Happy New Year, William. No, I don't know if any influencers play for the casino. I think there's too much red tape with gaming commission, but some casinos have their own gaming commission, which is weird. I mean, they still have to abide by certain guidelines, but online is a whole nother story. What is the best slot to play to win? It changes every day. I can't just tell you when to go play because there's nothing that just has an advantage all the time. There's different machines that are in bonus, about to bonus, have hit by progressives that you could be profitable over time with a casino if you're very disciplined, but most people are not. Chico, 2025 is going to be a massive year for your brother. You too, Chico. I want to see 15 heads, buffalo heads at least once a month. So a dozen times in 2025 for you, Chico. So at some point we may offer something, Shelly, where people can play slots next to me. I just don't have the time currently. We're trying to make time for that. So I will let you guys know in the future. So that is what I've got for you. Any other questions, leave them in the comments and I will try to answer them for you. Thank you for being here today. Go, Pack, go. Mr. HandPay Casino and Travel. Fill that out. Let us book a trip for you. We'll send you this awesome coin. And that's what I got. Keeping it real as always. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will do more of these videos as I get more of these in the future. And this is only a small portion that we went through today. I actually threw away about 5 times this because I wasn't going to go back any further. But that's what I got for you guys. Rama says 2025 is the year of the grands. Well, for you, it's every year, I think. So that's amazing. So I will see you soon. Be safe. You're all the best. Love you guys.